G'day and happy unbirthday. More importantly, however, today we celebrate the birthday of our Blessed Mother, Mary. Now, it's not often that we celebrate the feast of a saint's birthday, particularly given the fact that saints were born and that has nothing to do with their own personal journey and conversion towards salvation. So why do we celebrate the birthday of Mary? And how can celebrating the birth of Mary help us in our own salvation? To answer the first of these questions, we can turn to history. The why for this celebration of the birthday of Mary originates from the early councils of the Church, where her role as Mother of God became better and better understood. It was in the Mediterranean East, in the early centuries of the Church, that we see the Church Fathers come to grips with how significant a person our Blessed Mother was, and duly respond by honouring her birth, her presentation in the temple, the Annunciation of the Lord to her, and finally her Assumption into heaven and coronation as Queen of heaven and earth. So in terms of why we celebrate this feast, this really completes the comprehensive set of celebrations which give due honour to the Mother of our Lord. With this in mind, we can then turn to our second question and consider how the celebration of the birth of Mary might help us and support us in our own conversion towards salvation. I suggest that celebrating the birth of Mary honours both her human dignity and the good work of her parents, Joachim and Anna. In this present age, the dignity of human life from its very beginnings are under attack. By celebrating the birth of Mary, we acknowledge that her special character was not only something that she achieved in her lifetime, but is actually in her very personhood, something which began in the womb and bore fruit in her life for our salvation. Moreover, the fact that we celebrate the birth of Mary is an acknowledgement that Joachim and Anna, in keeping with the law at the time and the mandates to raise their children according to that law, brought Our Lady into this world, but more importantly, brought her into a family of faith. There is none better than our Blessed Mother to model encounter with Christ. So today, as we celebrate the feast of the birthday of the Blessed Virgin Mary, let's not forget the encounter of Christ in the least of these little ones. His Mother Mary offers us an example through the nothingness of her birth for the dignity, potential and sacredness of life from its very beginnings. As we look to an encounter with Christ ourselves, let us model it off Joachim and Anna by bringing people into places of encounter and honouring each person even before they bear Christ in them.